Imagine treading water in an ocean that has no shores. Underneath a thick, glowing orange sky, the waves of K2-18b churn with violent energy. K2-18b is a designated Hycean exoplanet, a massive world defined by a global ocean and a thick, hydrogen-rich atmosphere. Dr. Arjun Mehta is stranded in the middle of this alien sea. He balances on the slick roof of a research vehicle that is steadily losing buoyancy, slipping inch by inch into the dark depths. The rhythmic crashing of the waves suddenly breaks. A strange, unnatural drag pulls at the water's surface, a clear physical sign of a massive displacement happening just out of sight. A dark shadow, wider than a city block, begins a slow, deliberate rotation beneath the sinking car. Then, a distinct shape breaks off from the gloom. An enormous, serpent-like entity cuts through the swells, closing the distance with terrifying speed. On Earth, humans dictate the food chain. Here, suspended over an abyssal alien ocean, a human is simply floating bait. The vast expanse has become an inescapable trap. The surface erupts. A colossal, muscular appendage breaches the waves and collides with the water right next to the sinking car, sending up a shockwave of heavy, hydrogen-saturated spray. The physical impact throws the vehicle violently to the side. Arjun slides toward the edge, his boots scraping for grip against the wet metal as he fights to stay out of the churning water. Panic starts flooding his nervous system. He desperately tries to force his breathing to slow down, searching for a logical escape route in a place where none exist. The ocean surface begins to vortex. Beneath the foam, multiple massive shapes converge, circling tighter and tighter as the remaining air in the car bubbles out. Millions of years of terrestrial evolution and human survival instincts offer zero protection when pitted against a coordinated hunt by the leviathans of an alien waterworld. Then, the deafening roar of the ocean is cut by a low frequency. A powerful synthetic humming sound begins vibrating through the thick atmosphere, overriding the storm's chaos. A perfectly smooth, spherical craft descends rapidly from the orange haze. Its metallic hull reflects the ambient light, presenting a stark geometric contrast to the organic violence below. A highly focused column of soft blue light projects downward, striking the turbulent water and enveloping Arjun entirely. The apex predators of K2-18b react instantly. At the touch of this light, the massive shapes scatter, diving into the black depths in visible distress. Arjun is pulled from the water by the same light that terrified the creatures below. His survival now depends on a force that clearly dominates the ocean's most dangerous inhabitants. The transition is instantaneous. The violent winds and crashing waves vanish, replaced by the silence of a perfectly smooth, softly illuminated interior chamber. The walls of the craft are active. Strange geometric symbols drift across the surfaces like liquid light, processing information in a silent, complex technological language. Standing before him are two towering, slender figures. Their skin emits a faint luminescence, and their large, dark eyes are fixed on Arjun, observing him with a calculated, peaceful curiosity. The primal aggression of the ocean has been replaced by a quiet, deliberate presence. Within this single world, Arjun has encountered both mindless predation and sophisticated observation. The craft accelerates smoothly, rising high above the heavy atmospheric haze. Through a massive viewing pane, Arjun gets a macro perspective of the world that nearly consumed him. This image shows the staggering scale of K2-18b. It is a massive blue water world orbiting tightly around a red dwarf star. A red dwarf is a small, relatively cool type of star that makes up the vast majority of stars in our galaxy. This view highlights the planet's violent meteorology. Gigantic, swirling storm systems dominate the upper atmosphere, churning the global ocean without land friction to slow them. As the craft continues its orbit, an anomaly breaks the continuous blue horizon. A colossal, dark landmass pierces through the heavy cloud cover. The ocean world has a continent. Flying over the surface of this hidden continent reveals a distinct landscape. Intricate, glowing structures are woven directly into the dark terrain, with enormous terrestrial life forms slowly navigating the space between them. K2-18b is more than just an abyss of water and leviathans. The presence of engineering and terrestrial life on a secret continent changes everything we assumed about the nature of this world.